15 days into no contact. Do I want to fix my marriage? Stay tuned. All right. What's going on?
What's up?
We got to talk some no contact. You know what no contact is?
No contact. Don't get in touch.
Rule.
Yes.
No contact is the popular thing right now. It's popular in the dating niche. It's popular in marriage niche.
Blowing up somebody's phone. Stay away.
See, I like the way you receive that. You know, they a lot of people don't get no contact as that. They think no contact means they're thinking of it as some kind of manipulation tool. You know, we don't share manipulation stuff here. The idea here is never manipulation because
it doesn't work.
If it works, it will be temporary. No contact means somebody shut down on you. You know, your wife, your husband. They said, "I don't love you no more." They said, "I need to find myself." They said, "I'm not in love anymore. I still love you, but I'm in love. I'm in love with myself now." Right?
I need to find myself.
I need to find myself. You know, I don't know. I can't guarantee the future. That's another one. I don't know. I just not sure. I don't know if I can trust you. You know, they're saying these things that's basically signals and symptoms of someone that's already shut down on your situationship, your marriage, right? And one of the cures that many experts out there will recommend is called the no contact rule, right? So in a marriage, it's a little tricky because sometimes you're living in the same house with the person, and it's tricky because people think it's a manipulation tool. But no contact is not a manipulation tool, so it really shouldn't be tricky. In a marriage, it simply means that you check out too. You know, you check out emotionally. It's not necessarily you becoming a cold turkey. It's not about not saying hello back. It's not about keeping malice. You know, it's not about not saying good morning. You know,
right?
It's not about that. It's about refocusing all your love on yourself. Right?
Taking care of
but
yourself.
do things you would normally do as a man, as a responsible man, as a responsible woman.
Right.
If you have kids, you do things you would normally do as a responsible man, as a responsible woman. If you normally cook for the family and you're a woman, just still do that. Don't use that as a manipulation tool.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to sex is a little tricky because that's somebody entering into your world, penetrating you as a woman.
That's intimate.
Or you penetrating another person as a man, hopefully a woman. But it could be anything.
No
we don't discriminate. Yeah, but I say it could be anything.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
No
if you want to penetrate the wood, knock yourself out. But the idea is, you know, when you're intimate, right? It's a little tricky because, you know, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. That has to do with attraction. So if somebody is already shut off and they're not giving you none, right? Then they're really shut down. You know? In that moment in time, you're still begging, you're pleading, you're saying, "Don't, let's fix it." If you can shut off all of that, that will be no contact. That will be no, you know. Now, if you guys, it's a little tricky when it comes down to sitting and watching TV together and just being a cool person. You can still do that if you know that pulling that plug will create certain awkwardness for your children. You can still do that too, you know.
Right.
Then if this person is your best friend, it may not be a bad idea to still spend time and watch TV together. We did that, you know. But when it comes down to the part that you would normally, like your emotional reaction would normally do, you cut all that out. That would be no contact. You know, you begging, you pleading, you buying gifts, anything that's love and intimacy, shut that off.
Right.
Everything else, just leave it running like it's another day and maintain your cool. And I say indefinitely. But just be clear that if there's no sex for 90 days straight, all bets are off at that point in time. You know, you're not really in a marriage at that situation. Doesn't mean you can't get back into a marriage, but basically you're building a brand new marriage. Okay. Right. If you do. So that's what a no contact means. In the dating world, it means no calling. If they said we're done, they break up, that means you break up too. Okay.
No trolling.
No going to their jobs.
No going on their Instagram, stalking.
Oh, by the way, if you're married, no going to their job either.
Yes.
Don't go talk to their boss and be saying,
gonna make it worse.
I need to tell you about a man here who has been talking to my wife. He be calling my wife. Don't do shit like that.
It's gonna make it worse.
It's gonna make things worse, you know. So when I say no contact, I mean no contact. The only thing you really should be doing in no contact during marriage is the things you would normally do as a responsible man and woman, not husband and wife.
Right.
A responsible wife obviously will have sex with the husband. She's not trying to be responsible because there's attraction involved in that, and she's not feeling it, and vice versa, right?
Right.
So in that mode, you can't really force nothing. Rules are out the window. Rights and wrongs are out the window. Oh, the right thing is to have sex. No. The right thing is to have sex when you feel like having sex. The wrong thing is to have sex when you don't feel like having sex. Both parties will feel wrong. It won't feel right anyway. Why force it?
Be awkward as hell.
Yeah. So we have a question here. I just want to make sure we explain no contact before the guy says, I have a serious question. I mean, 15 days into no contact, he's not patient. 15 days. That's like nothing. 15 days into no contact phase with an ex-wife. How many do you have? And I noticed she still likes my post on Instagram. Attention whore. She likes my post on Instagram and also watches my Snapchat stories daily. Jewo, confess. You go see people that are looking at your Snapchat, right? Well, personally, I haven't posted Snapchat stories God knows how long.
I posted yesterday.
Yeah, because you are attention whore.
Excuse me. I just love my filters.
Since I post daily, she doesn't really wonder what I'm doing. Oh, I get where it's going. She doesn't wonder what I'm doing because she can just watch me from the shadows through social media. No, she doesn't want you. That's what it looks like. Now she's watching your Snapchat stories. Curiosity can kill the cat sometimes, but that you're reading a bit too much into that. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm wondering, should I block her from my social media or should I just let her watch me have fun? Are you having fun? Come on, man. Are you having fun? I don't think you're having fun if you're typing this. I think you're wondering, I think you're wondering what your ex is doing. And that makes the attraction level on your end a lot more higher than hers. And that's pushing her away more. Now she's looking at your Instagram, your what you call it. She likes your Instagram. It could mean anything. Maybe she just wants to be nice to you. She feels sorry for your ass for dumping you, right?
But she still want to be friends.
She still want to be friends. Women would do shit like that. They dump your ass, but they still want to be friends, right? And they're watching your Snapchat part. Well, she's curious. I mean, she still want to be nice.
She hasn't reached out.
Yeah, you're reading too much into it, and you want to block her. If you block her, I mean, what is that gonna do? Now, here's the real question: what is that gonna make her feel like if she try to access your page and she doesn't see it? And this women, they have a ghost account that they use to access from the other side.
I don't have a ghost account. I'm sorry, with all due respect. I have not reached that level yet.
To see if you're still alive, right?
Ghost account. I've heard of those.
I've heard of those too. That's weird. I don't know how you have that much time to do that. But
my point exactly. How do you have much time
to be creating accounts to spy on people? But we're all crazy people.
Yeah, but then after that, what happens?
If you
it causes more misery.
If you block a person that you guys have had emotional turmoils and emotional heartbreaks, right? And you block them on social media, what is that gonna make her feel like? Because she will find out that you blocked her. She will know, right? What is that gonna make her feel like? Is that your intentions?
Then why are you paying so much attention to it? If this is a no.
So contact. Second question. if this is a no contact period, the purpose of no contact is to work on yourself. It's not designed to primarily manipulate the other person. Yes, it will have an effect on the other person because it will build your confidence and you will attract the person you love back because you became the person that you were attracted to and even better.
Right.
All over again. And they will find out, like you said, she's watching, right?
Yeah, that watch.
But the part that's not healthy here is you watching if she's watching.
You go and look like, did she watch
Let me see.
today?
Did she see today?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You're already breaking the rules.
Yeah. And to share my own story, you know, I remember when we were completely shut off from this marriage here, I was determined. She will post, if anybody was paying attention and poke nosing, they would know at that time. She will post everybody on her Instagram page, picture of her with everybody, just not me. Right? I detected that within the first 2 weeks of the shutdown. But I told myself, because I'm human.
Right.
But I told myself I would never react to that.
And you didn't.
I didn't, right?
Because if you had, I would have been like, okay.
Because I'm thinking, she's crying out for some kind of attention. I didn't know how to give it. If you, all of a sudden, you always posted me for the past 14 years and then you stop all of a sudden, that speaks volume.
Yeah.
Of she's going through something.
Yep.
But, and that makes me naturally want to react because I'm human. But I detected that and I said, no, she can post whatever she wants.
Especially he's a Mr. Fix-It.
I'm usually that.
Yeah, he's getting better. He used to be a Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah, because I want to, so now you don't post me anymore. You post all these people, you know. The fun thing is that they didn't have to be other men. A little jealousy will creep through my blood, even if it was your sister.
Yeah.
You know, even if it was your sister you posted with.
Yeah, it's just my sisters, I guess.
So, anytime she posted herself with my kids, it relieves me a little bit because I created those things.
We created.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I thought it was me. They came from me.
It doesn't matter. I carried them.
All right, but anyway.
I carried them.
Right. All right, we created them.
Line.
She's absolutely right. But, again, those are my seeds. Right? She multiplied them. Those are my seeds. Right? So, that was a little relieving when I saw that. Like, you know, I got it going on. I got something going on here. You don't have to post me. But that was my way of staying calm and not worry about it. You know, most men will overreact altogether and then it makes it worse. Like, you can tell me what I post on my social media.
You can't tell me what to post on my social media.
Right?
It's a fact.
You know, I mean, this is when we already had a talk and we said we're gonna file divorce.
Right.
You remember the first talk, right?
Right.
You know, she was. We were talking about how she was gonna file divorce. She was sitting on the kitchen area, and I said, "Can you please at least cover all this area so we don't have to fantasize about nothing anymore? If we're gonna, so how do we tell the world now? Remember that conversation?
Right.
How do we tell that world now? We actually sat down. We had that conversation." We didn't tell that part to the rest of the world, so when they overreact, we leave them alone. But anyway.
Right.
So, no contact, we were talking about no contact, right? I lost my train of thought there real quick.
Yeah, we're talking about social media, how he's paying attention to.
You're paying too much attention. You're reading too
hard.
much into that. Could she be trying to do something? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not really yours to worry about what she's trying to do. Remember, this moment, it's not for you to be expecting. The least thing you want to do is expectation. We have a whole chapter in the book on expectations. Expectations are no in a marriage, and I say no because I know naturally we will kind of expect. You know, like if I do this, I expect her to kind of kiss me back, right?
Yeah.
Naturally, I want that, but if she didn't, right? It was.
Oh gosh.
No, I would.
Naturally.
If I was my old me, if she didn't like, what was that all about, right? But me, I'm like, is it okay?
Exactly.
I come from a place of empathy. So I disarm that expectation that no, she really doesn't have to kiss me. She doesn't have to. Like for life. Right? Like forever and ever. But she did anyway, right? expectations are dangerous because it doesn't allow you to come from a place of empathy when there's an issue that you can quickly address in an easier way. It makes things harder, you know.
It does.
So no contact, on definitely expectations are not expected during a no contact period. The only expectation that's allowed slightly is expectation of yourself. The only thing you're competing against is yourself becoming better than yourself from yesterday. Okay. And even if you're not better than yourself yesterday, you gotta learn how to forgive yourself fast. Like, you gotta get over yourself real quick. Let go. Don't worry about it. You made a mistake yesterday. As a matter of fact, you begged yesterday. You knew you're not supposed to be begging and pleading. It's okay, because that was your normal self. You know, like, that's who you were raised as.
Yeah.
It's okay to make mistakes like that. You're better because you're aware that you made a mistake. Most people are not aware that they made a mistake. The awareness is really the key thing there.
It is.
You know, and you're probably going to make a lot less mistakes than people that didn't know, because you're aware, you know. So I made a mistake yesterday. I had a relapse. I begged her. I said, please, can you have sex with me? And you know that's wrong. She's going to feel disgusted even more, right? Mm-hmm. But it got the best of you.
Right.
You know, agro is a bastard.
It is.
Konji. That's what they call it, right?
Is that what they call it?
Some people call it konji, right?
Anybody?
I saw that somewhere, because I wouldn't know it either. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw that somewhere.
I know it's agro.
But
I don't know the Yoruba
it means
version.
what? Like feeling honey.
Yeah. When you
It's a
wake
bastard,
up,
you know.
wake up on
It can catch you, especially somebody you've been in love with, that you guys been in love together. It can catch you. You know that she shut off. You already learned from the book, if you've read this 10 to 15 times. Put this over here, baby. You already read that you need, from reading this 10 to 15 times, that attraction don't work that way.
Right.
It works reverse. You know, so you can't beg, you can't be plead. You need to show up as a confident person.
Yes.
It increases attraction, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
So expectations are no, because expectations make you weaker too, you know, and the idea is to shut off the whole intimate thing, you know, like leave it alone.
Forget about it.
And I mean indefinitely. I personally don't believe a man needs to file for divorce. You don't need to. It's just the paperwork, you know. Give her generous, let her figure that out. A woman generally will get to a place emotionally they will want to file. If they file for divorce, oh well, sign it and move on. It doesn't mean the end of your relationship with her.
That's true.
It doesn't mean that. People have broken up and come back together 3, 4, 5 years later.
Times, yeah.
Some people, our own story is basically a week after filing for divorce.
Right.
But some people longer, you know. But the key thing is you need to be self-sustainable. You need to be okay being happy by yourself, because that's what's going to give you the best chance to attract the marriage you deserve back to yourself. So you're doing no contact all wrong. It's your first 15 days. It's okay. Remember I said forgive yourself. Mm-hmm. No contact doesn't have number of days. It's indefinite. Okay. It's until the person reaches back out and wants to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not 6 weeks. It's not 21 days. It's until they reach out back. Until they basically show you signs that they want back in. If they do that, especially for a woman, once she says that, then basically you want to say, yeah, I miss you too. Let's work on it. Okay? Assume that they want to see more of you. If they're reaching out, if they're doing this, or they're trying to, assume they want more of it. Okay?
Now's your time to now say what you want.
2 steps forward, 3 steps backward, 3 more steps backward, slowly but surely, right? And you feel on it, you relax, because that's what you would do if it was fresh, if you just met that person. You have that confidence. You need to get back to that mode, and not in a mode where you have so much emotional raging going on because you guys have hurt each other. Well, people that love each other hurt each other. That's just real life, you know. And I think it's good to sneak in here, like the idea of people that love each other don't hurt each other. Wake up, it's real life. People that love each other.
Wait, what? Who told you that?
What?
The
people
only
that love
people
each other
that have the power to hurt you are the people that you love and love you.
Yep.
Point blank, period.
Yeah, because nobody's really trying to hurt you. They just hurt and hurt people. Hurt people.
Exactly.
And that's just how it goes. But the better you get in growing yourself, your relationship, nurturing your relationships, You won't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So download it. It's absolutely for free. Read it 10 to 15 times. It's very fast read. It's decent amount of content, but very fast read. You sit down in your bed, you knock this out. This is our story, and there's a lot of lessons in there on how you can get your marriage back on track. And don't forget, subscribe, red button and bell button right next to it. Make sure you click on that, because we release video at least 3 times a week, and we look forward to seeing you again. Smash that like button, please, the share button, and comment your questions below. We'll see you on the next one.